want to tell you about the literature review that I did. The ancient food wisdom I researched was based on world religions such as Hinduism and Judaism and Christianity and Buddhism, but also cultural traditions such as yogic nutrition, which is called Ana Yoga, and also African American soul food and the Japanese way of tea. And I also looked at Eastern healing systems that include nutrition, such as India's Ayurvedic medicine, and also traditional Chinese medicine and Tibetan medicine. After researching all this, I spent months figuring out what the messages were. And the guidelines that I distilled in perennial food wisdom include: eat fresh whole food in its natural state as often as possible. To be aware of your feelings before, during, and after eating. Dine in pleasant emotional and aesthetic environments. Bring moment-to-moment, non-judgmental awareness to every aspect of the meal. Appreciate food and its origins from the heart. To savor and flavor food with loving regard, and also unite with others through food. When I looked more closely at these 7 principles, I realized we're talking about what I now call 4 facets of food. That food nourishes us physically, which I call biological nutrition, but it also nourishes us emotionally through positive emotions when we eat. And it nourishes us spiritually when we bring meaning to our meals. And food also nourishes us socially. I call this social nutrition, when we eat with others in a pleasant atmosphere. This is what the 7 principles and 4 facets of food look like as a part of the program that is Whole Person Integrative Nutrition. The biological component is to eat fresh whole food in its natural state as often as possible. The psychological has 2 elements, and that is to be aware of feelings before, during, and after eating, but also to dine in pleasant emotional and aesthetic atmospheres. The spiritual has 3 elements: eating with mindfulness, gratitude, and loving regard. And the social element is to eat with others when you're eating.